Yeah, okay. See, the earlier we have seen like a three environment, development, testing, and for the production. Okay. So in the SaaS edition, so there is no development test. Only we have two environment. One is for the pre-production, second one is for the production. These are the two things. Okay. In the pre-production, so we will develop the applications and we will make it as a public. Then the user can able to test the application. That means the test environment. If we are making as a public, it's a test environment. If you are making the application as a private, then the user cannot able to access. Then you will have the having the access. You can develop and test or whatever. If you want to do, we can do it and we can make it as a public. So then user, they will test and they will provide the okay for us. Then we can move this into to the pre-prod to the production. So once the product, if we are moving to the production, then the user, they will access and they can use that application. Okay, this is the way in the Qlik Sense SaaS will works.
Okay.
Okay, right. Okay, so now we will see about these the Qlik Sense overview. Then we will move. Okay. See, whenever if we are opening this application, this is the SaaS application. Okay, so create new application. First of all, we will have in this. This is the window. Okay, this is called as the Qlik. Either we can load the data through data load editor or data catalog. Okay, so first I will go with the data load editor. Okay, we will see about the data loaded, how it will be. Okay, so in the left hand side, we will have the sections, section 1, 2, 3. See, these are the sections 1, 2, 3. So the code, it will work. That means it will run from top to bottom, from 1 to 20. Once this section is completed, then it will go for the second section. Then it will go for the second section, the next section until the end. Okay, this is the way it will have top to bottom approach. In the left hand side, we will have the sections. On the right hand side, we will have the connection strings. Okay, so here we can make as a connections. See, either in this one we can have a see so many options available, S3, Azure, so many things. But whatever the applications we are having, that means if we are having related, that means in our corporate environment, what they are already using, most probably they will configure these data connections. We don't want to create. Okay, 99% they should create. Suppose 1 or 2%, the people, the admins, they will ask us to create. So that time we can create using the credentials. Okay. See, whatever the applications, if we are opening, right? Okay, let me connect the Google Drive. Right. So this is the Google Drive. In this way only we can create. Okay. So copy this one and paste it over here. Verify.
I think is that for the first one code?
No, so anyone it's Create. So now I have created on the connection. So whatever the files I'm keeping here, right? So I can able to access these files, right?
Mhm.
So what I'm going to do, so just I will share some of the files to in that location. Then we can access from that file from using this. Yeah, yes, Prem.
Bro, actually, one doubt. Yeah, you said that there were three sections, right? Main section, section two. It will run from top down approach, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So when this main section ends and when this section runs, is
See,
there like any line of code? Is there?
no, no, no. See, once it will end with the main section, then the section, next section will automatically it will run.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, how this main section ends? Where I mean, where does this main section ends?
See, when there is no code, right, then automatically it move to the second section.
Okay, okay, okay. So there is no any line
No, no, no,
limitage, right?
no, no, no. There is no
Oh,
limit. So whatever the codes we are having, then automatically it will. That means so once the code is completed, then it will move to the next one,
okay, okay.
right? Okay. See, these are the files we are having. Let me load these files. Okay, into our the location. See, just I have loaded these files. Okay. Uh, right, we are having these tables. These are the four files. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, just I'm going to add these files into our application. See, shared drive. So, this drive, classroom. Already they will configure all the files. Okay. So just we can select the folder and we can just load the data. Right. So this is the way we can load the data. So we'll see one by one. See here, always we will keep as a this one is for the separate. The main is for the separate one. We can use this as for the only for the these the set the set default codes and for the connection strings. So what we will do, just if we are loading from the data any for the particular table, so based on the table we can create the other section. So this one is like a training, so we can use the training data. So here we are having only few things, right? So just we are having a few line of code, whereas if we are loading from the our database and all, so we will have so much of code, right? We are having so much of the data, so we can use it the same way. So here we are having employee here we can use only for the employee data. Okay, here we are having the country, so just I'm loading as the country data.
And
Country.
also, can we do pre-processing here
Mm-hmm.
on QVD?
See in the script, sorry, yeah, uh, here in the SaaS edition, so we are having so already they have changed the process and all. Okay, so here itself we can able to create the QVDs. We don't want to separately, we don't want to create, but they have provided the option, so automatically it will create.
Okay.
Right, but normally, so we will do in this way only. Okay, the main, then we will go with the data, so where we are loading and what type of data we are loading. So those things we need to mention the tab, then we will go by one. At the end we can use as an end script, exit script. So wherever if we are using this exit script, automatically it will be exit from the console, right?
Okay.
So here we are having the sections. right? This is for the search, and this is for the this. We comment the code. Okay, comment out the code. This one for the indent. This is for the outdent. So here we are having one of the special option. This is for the enter help mode. If we are clicking here, so whatever the data, that means so code we have written, right? So while if you are clicking this one, automatically here we will get the underscore, right? If you are clicking this underscore, that directly it will go to the help section, help document. You can get to know that what is the set, right? So here in this way, the
Okay.
same way. So here if I'm clicking, right, so QVD, what is QVD? Click the QVD, then automatically it will navigate to the QVD, right? And this is for the help document, right? Autocomplete hints. Okay, so here we will have the history of this data. Yes, Prem.
No, actually, this help is like to understand the meaning of predefined functions, right?
See, it's not for the predefined function, it's for all. Okay. See, the load is for the keyword, right?
Okay, so
Load.
load is not a predefined function.
No, this is not a function. This is a keyword.
Okay, okay,
Okay, from is it's not a function. It's a keyword, right? The keyword is a file format. See, whatever the keywords functions we are using on the Qlik side, so they have given the help document. We can refer the help document. We can get to know the better understanding, especially for the new guys.
okay. So we can understand the syntax of the
Yeah,
right.
yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
Right, all those things.
Prem? Sorry. I'm sorry. Soma?
Yes, yes, Rishi.
Yeah. So here, if we would like to get only one column, so can we modify it?
One column in the sense, if you are having only.
So there are four columns, right? So if
Mm-hmm.
we want only course ID, can we only load course ID from the following QVD?
See, now we are having only one column. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, this one, right? Yeah, okay.
So can we take only one column? Can we load only one column?
Yeah, we can load.
Okay. And one more thing. So the country QVD, whatever you are showing, is that
Mm-hmm.
an extract or a transform one?
This is for the extracted one.
Only for extract. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, see, this one, right? See,
Hmm.
this one, as of now, we are having the only for the. See, let me remove this thing. See, we can load this alone also. It's not an issue.
And also, like, is there any way to differentiate between the extract and transform QVD?
See, here we can write, so the country dot transform, we can mention that the name or T, like T underscore country or country underscore T transformation. In that way, we can
So
identify.
just a naming convention only.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
we can't. Additionally, there is no something in the
No, no,
functionality we can define it.
no.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you.
Okay, right. See, here this one it's the data source, and the here this is one for the history. So at these the history will store until the 50 versions. Okay, so if you want to, so the today we have updated this one, right? Suppose if on someone updating other than this, so it will be stored as a the version. So just we can using these versions we can download, or we can that means we can use this particular version, right? This is for the SaaS feature, so we can use as a versions. And this one is for the data debug. Okay, debug in the sense. So while if we are loading the script, if we found some of the issues, so that means if we cannot find the issues, we can using these the debug options, we can able to find out the issues where it's happening. Okay, so once if we are clicking this the debug application, debug options, you will have these three in the below. You will have these options. That means output variable breakpoints. See, the output is nothing but while if you are loading this data, this code, it will one by one. That means, so while if you are starting this on the country, QVD row based optimized 22 lines it's fetched. Then the second, yeah, while the next time also I have run yeah, here in this one country, then the second one it's running 22. So in this way, so how many data we are having, those things will be, that means the output will be stored over here. It will show on the output. So whatever the things, if we are running here, we will get the output. Give me a minute. I will change this one data source. Training, then that's useful. Okay, now just I'm running this one and you can check these output. See, load the data. Starting, see, training. First, the training 47 seconds started. It's for training row based QED optimized 503 records lines. Second for the world, it's a 247, and for the country for 22. Apps saved successfully completed the running. Okay, so in this way, these output will be shown over here. So whereas if you are clicking this, the debug, you will have an output, a variable, and for the breakpoint. So the variable in the sense, so here these are the predefined variables. Set the 1000 separators, all those. These are the predefined thing. Okay, predefined statement. So suppose if we are using any variable, right? So those variable value will be shown over here. And the third part is for the breakpoint. So the breakpoint is, suppose if you want to break here, right? You want to, okay, so here I want to show it, this thing. Yeah. I have added the two breakpoints. So while if we are running this applications, right? Okay, see on the top, these icons, can you see these icons? First
Yes,
one. The details about the all saved changes saved, and for the second one for the run, this one for the step by step. Okay, so I'm going to run this one. Okay, suppose if I'm running this statement, see, it will run one by one. That means, so here either we can run one by one. See, if we are running this one, automatically it will run. Or if you want to step by step also, we can able to run one by each code block. Right? See, wherever if you are adding the breakpoint, under the breakpoint it will wait. So then we can check, get to know that what's happening over here. Or suppose if we are providing something, right? Some of the variables or values, if you want to check, we can check using the breakpoint. Then we can go to the next step. It will go for the next. The same way, it will go for the next set of the coding. So the last one is for the exit. So if you are providing exit, right, the debug execution completed. So suppose if we are feeling that the code having some issues, so using the breakpoint and for the debug, we can able to check. While if you are using the breakpoint, okay, while if you are the breakpoint, you cannot add the breakpoint within the load table. That means the table. Okay, so here we cannot use the breakpoint. You should use the breakpoint over here, load statement, very first statement. So that means, so here it will run like these are the entire statement. This is for the entire statement, and this one is for the entire statement, like the SQL, right? So this is the entire statement. If we are providing, if we are put the breakpoint over here, right, it will not work. So let me show you. See, this time running. See, either I can go one by one, that means line by line, or if I click this one, run, it will run the entire statement. So where the breakpoint is there, right? So in that time, it will stop the control. See, this breakpoint, it will not work. So if you are providing in this way, right? If wherever if you are using this the load statement, so you can add the breakpoint here. So those breakpoint only, it's a valid one. In between, if you are providing anything, it will not work, right? Okay, so here the preview also we are having, so the table preview. Okay, so here you can click here the preview, so you can able to see the data preview over here. List view, this one is for the statistical view. We'll see these things later on by one. If you are using the list view, you can able to get you can see the data, actual data. Then list view, you can get to know that. So what is that each field, data type, distinct value, how many distinct value, null values, sample values. Okay, some minimum, maximum. So it's like the details about the data, right? About the table. The last one is for grid view. So using this grid view, you can get to know that. So how many if you are using as the course ID, this is the total distinct value 22, and for the average value, so those type of things we can get to know that, like the distribution of this particular field, right? Okay, so now what we can do over here, just we can come up from the preview mode. Okay, this is the way we will load the data into our application. Okay, so normally if we are loading in this way, right, this is already extracted file. So just I am creating one more thing. See, this is the file we are loading, so we need to provide the table name. So whatever the tables we are using, right, we can use as the table name. So this one, the world.csv is the file. So here I am providing the world colon. So this is considered as a world. This table name it's called as a world. Okay. So I'm going to use this as a storing this value into, that means as a QVD file. Okay. This table for this the command for the storing the table, store table name. Table name is for the first one. This is the one we have given, right? The world into. See, I'm going to use here itself the data file itself. So I'm copying path name, library data files under that world.qvd or qvd. This is the format to save the store data into qvd file.
Oh, this is how we make a file into QVD?
Yes, this is the way we can make the file to, that means the table to qvd file.
So the world.csv we are converting into QVD file now.
QVD file, yes, yes. So just I'm running this code. Let's see. Okay, the earlier in the data we don't have the see here we don't have world.qvd file, right? Only world.csv we are having. So just I'm running this one. See now, if you see here, see the world.qvd is there, right? This is the way we will store our data. That means store our data into QVD files.
Okay.
Okay. This is the way. Right. And one more thing. So here we are using each and every application. That means so each and every the table we have to load in this way only. That means we can store in this way. There is no other options. So whereas we can use, if we are having the multiple tables, we can using the the for loop we can without writing many codes, we can using the for loop we can store the data also.
No,
Store
we can use for loop for storing this into QVD as well.
yes.
But are they under the same world?
No. Those things, so we can change it, right? We cannot. So now we have.
No. So what's my question is like world is like something which we defined it there, right?
Yeah. See, something is defined it. So what we will do now? So while if you are using for the for loop, okay. Anyway, we'll see upcoming classes. So
Sure.
instead of using the world, we can consider these table name. So these table name only. Okay, that time so it won't make any issue,
Okay.
right? Okay. See, once this is the way. Once if we are stored as a QED file, okay.
Mm-hmm.
mm, Okay, see now if we are clicking here, right? Data load editor, you will have options: overview, sheet, storytelling, data manager, and for the data model viewer. You can check this data model viewer, so you can get to know that. So what are the tables we have uploaded? So those loaded, those tables will be available. See here we are having, right? These are
Okay.
the three tables we are having. We have loaded. And one more thing, see, these data is we have loaded. This is the data. The world.csv file is the data. We have converted as a QED file, right?
Okay.
Now we don't want these data. That means if let's take an example. These data alone we are having the 1 GB. For example, I'm having the 1 GB of this data. I'm saying very less, but whereas in our the office environment, it might be more than this. Okay, these 1 GB of data I'm having as a CSV file. Now I will convert as a that means I have converted as a QVD file. Suppose
Okay.
if I'm leaving this code, right, then these 1 GB of data will be stored in this QVF file itself,
Mm.
right?
QVD file or QVF file?
Not QVF file. QED file is a separate file. So we have loaded, we have converted and it's stored into our location, data files
So,
location.
so basically, QVD file is a data file and the QVF is a logic file, right?
Yeah,
Am I
application
wrong?
file. Yeah,
Okay.
these the QEF will have all the files.
Mhm.
These the QEF will have complete the code, visualization.
Transformation logic and QVD file.
Yeah, all the no
Yeah, everything.
everything it will have. Okay, data, the code, and for the visualization, and for the data model. Okay, so if we are not doing anything, if we are leave as it is, right? So these 1 GB of data, it will be stored in the application itself, the QVF file itself. So what we will do now? So once we have converted the QVD, then we can remove. That means we can remove the table, drop table using the drop table options, drop table, table name, world. So why? Because so already we are having the QED file. So we are going forward. We are going to use this as the QED file only. We will not use the CSV file, right? So that time, so that will be the entire data. The world data will be erased from this application. So here in this application,
Okay.
right? So anyway, so this one already we have loaded. Okay, in the we have showed. Okay, this one, right? World. Course ID and course employee ID. Okay, this one is for the different one. Course ID, employee ID, course ID. Uh, You see the country and for the training we are having, whereas the world dot the CSV, that means we have removed from the our data model. So if you want to load these data, we can use as the QED file. See here, but this is the extraction layer. So in this extraction layer, we will do in this way only. We will not do any transformation or anything, right? We can create using the extraction layer using the QEDs. Then you the on the QED, on the top of the QED we will do the transformation. Okay. So if we are having the database, right? So it will be more to understand for the free tier. Okay, I will create some database over there, and we can connect using the database so that we can get to know that it's a better idea about that.
Yes, Soma.
Yeah, I will create maybe by tomorrow. I will create, and I'm having the free tier access.
Soma, and one more thing.
Mhm.
So just I'm curious to know about it.
Mhm.
So we went to the data modeling tab, right?
Mm.
So within that, like we have all of these artifacts.
Mhm. See,
So so yeah.
yes, Riju, yes.
Yes. So the transformation logic, like as so we are building the transformation logic here. So do we have like filter conditions and everything within these artifacts, or like how this gonna be working?
You're asking this data model, right?
Yes, like just we are modeling here. That's it, right?
See here, the data model is just only it will show. So what are the tables and how it will be connected?
Just only taking care of fact and dimension tables, right?
Yeah. See, the fact and dimension table are whatever the things we have written on the code.
Yes.
Okay,
In Excel.
based on the code only, it will load the data. So after loading the data, we can get the data model. So how the tables is connected by each others.
Okay.
So this is the main thing on the dashboard, data model creation.
Okay. And I would like to know, moving forward, like, are we making the transformation logic? So we don't have
Yeah.
any artifacts for building the transformation logic, right?
Yes. We'll see one by one.
Okay. So we need to code it everything.
Yes, everything will.
So we need to hard code everything.
Yes.
Got you.
The two things. See, this is the way we can load using the code. We can load the data, and the second one is we will have the data manager is the part, right? So in the data, using the data manager without writing any code, we can load the data.
Within the data manager, like, can we use the artifacts?
Yeah. See, here that we can load, but we'll see later these things. Okay. But my suggestion is don't go with this the data manager. You can try to learn some the scripting. These how we can load the data using the data load editor. That will be very helpful. And even if we are using the data manager, right, we cannot edit those codes. It will automatically the code will be generated on the backend. So if we are going for some debug, right, definitely we will suck.
Okay. So the best way is like writing the code, right?
Yeah, this is the best way and the easiest way.
Writing the transformation logic.
Yeah. I will show you so how it's working. Okay.
Okay.
One by one we will see.
Okay, and if there is more thing on designing means like, are there any features here like for the purpose of designing tables and everything?
Yeah, so see the table and also here whatever the thing we are providing, right,
Mm.
the columns. So we
Yes.
can define all the tables here.
Okay. I mean the company logo and everything, like, are we keeping that? The
See,
images, anything if you want to keep it on the dashboards, can we do
in the
that?
dashboards, right? If you want to keep it as the dashboard, so here you can able to provide. See, this is the seat, right? From the
Okay.
designing side, you can keep it as a that company logo.
Acha, acha, okay, okay. In the sheet, we are designing the logo and everything.
All those things. So the seat. So just we are using like a what is called the it's a image, right? You can drag and drop the image. That's it.
Just some basic introduction. They will keep that's it. Like
Yeah.
the name of the company and some basic titles. They wanna keep that's it.
Yes.
And
Yes.
below that, there will be table.
Yes. Yes.
Not too complicated.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yeah.
See, like in this way. See, I don't have anything over here, right? Uh,
It's okay. That's fine. I can understand.
yeah. Yeah. Hmm? Hmm. Let's see. Yeah. This is the way one by one we can see. This is the overall about for the data load editor. Okay.
Okay. Okay. And tomorrow, what we are diving into, Soma?
See, once we will cover some more parts on the data load editor. Okay. Then we
Okay.
will related to the code side. Then we can move to the C, the designing part.
Okay.
We will
Design.
start
Okay.
designing. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Soma. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Okay. We'll connect tomorrow at the same time.
Okay. Okay.